Up, Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Astra Lost in Space, aka Kanata no Asta, Season 1, Episode 1, titled Planet Camp. So first off, I love this freaking manga, and I really hope that Lurch does it justice. But I am a little concerned, because Lurch did adapt Hakume no Mikochi, and don't get me wrong, Hakume no Mikochi is a beautiful series, but near the end of first season of Hakume no Mikochi, the writing got really rushed, and also a lot of the art and animation, even though it was beautiful, it was a little inconsistent. So I'm a little concerned in regards to that. But other than that, I'm really hyped, because even though we had some inconsistent art and animation in Hakume no Mikochi, we also had some really beautiful abstract art in particular. So I'm really looking forward to this. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to chapter 1's adaptation of the manga. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. This is just like the scene of space in the ship, and it looks gorgeous. Oh my god, Lurch, it looks so beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm really excited for this, guys. Really, Lurch, we're not even starting at the beginning of the manga. We're like doing something that was that I feel like was done before. This is like near the end of chapter 1. It's like 3/4 of the way down, and why are we starting off with Ares doing this? Oh my god. Oh, this is what I was concerned about, was the writing, and oh god, Lurch, really? Okay, so Lurch did what I thought they were going to do, which was after, we see Ares out in space, and like Kanata is reaching out for her, we're going to jump back to the beginning of chapter 1's adaptation of the manga, which I'm not a huge fan of, because I feel like what Lurch is trying to do is they're trying to force on Ares as like a best girl kind of thing, and that really bothers me. I don't like that at all. I kind of wish we would just would have followed the manga. I'm not happy with this right now, writing wise, but animation wise, it's fantastic. Before I forget, Ares sounds goddamn perfect. I love her Seiryu. Her Seiryu is just so perfect. Good casting choice, Lurch. Oh my god, the 3-minute, it's like the 3-minute 38-second mark. It makes me so goddamn happy that the cuteness. I know what Lurch is trying to do with Ares. And I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this, because I do like Ares, but she's not best girl. She ain't best girl. There's Kanata. Oh, there he is. And another thing I just totally remember, that another manga to anime adaptation that Lurch has worked on recently is Radiant, and you could tell it looks really good. Like, the character designs so far are looking spot on. They're looking beautiful. And I can't believe I have to comment on this, but god damn it, I have to. The movement of Kanata running is just beautiful. Oh my god, it looks great. Oh, when Kanata does that jump, oh my god, it looks amazing. The shadowing is perfect. He's looking fierce as hell. This is like at the 4-minute 56-second mark that I'm talking about. Oh my god, the 4-minute 5-second mark. The Unimut Daibamamo. Gorgeous. Love the color palette. I love the change in the color palette, like how it went from that red to the negative contrast, reverse contrast, negative contrast. Oh my god, it is like so perfect. It's so cool. So before I forget, Kanata's Seiryu is perfect. I'm loving it. He sounds exactly how I pictured him in my head. A little bit before the 6-minute mark, I really like that we're seeing from the perspective of the patrol bots, because that's not in the manga, and I like that. This is what I mean by utilizing the art and animation, and like doing some really creative and cool shit here. I love it. This is awesome. We got our first sights of best couple right here. Zack and Katari, best couple. By the way, they are my favorite. I love them. They are. I'm sorry, Kanata and fucking Ares are the overrated ship. No. It's all about Katari and Zack. Best fucking couple. So this is like when Aries is introducing herself, like around the 8 minute 14-15 second mark. It's great. I love it. I love the art style that we're getting here. It's awesome. My husbando Charles. I love Charles. I love him. I'm a sucker for blondes, and I love seeing him animated right now. That is one of my husbandos up in here. I love Charles. And there's my favorite character, Luca. Luca, my favorite character in this entire series. I love Luca's character. Well, I call. No, Luca portrays himself as a boy, but god damn it, I love her because she has boobs too. Because she's intersex. Because manga readers know why. I don't need to say why, but I love Luca. I love Luca. I can't wait to hear more of Luca's Seiryu. It's going to be very interesting because of what Luca is. Because Luca, fuck it, I'll spoil it. Luca is intersex. I'm not going to explain the reason why Luca's intersex, because that would like spoil the whole fucking thing. But yeah, Luca is intersex, and I love Luca so much. Oh my god. So for those motherfuckers that are saying there's not enough diversity in manga, there you go. And there's my other husbando, Ulgar. Oh yes, I love me some Ulgar. I can't wait for the Ulgar Luca moments. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry when we get to a certain scene with Ulgar and Luca. I think it's mainly when Luca reveals that that she is or I should say that they're intersexual. Oh my god, that scene is just so powerful, and I cried reading that. I'm not gonna lie. Very curious if you guys did too. Okay, the problem I'm having with Ulgar, I have to say, I noticed with Ulgar compared to the rest of them, is he's the only one that's looking like he's wearing a hair helmet. And that's not cool. I don't like that. I don't like that Ulgar looks like he's wearing a hair helmet a little bit. Just something's off about it. Maybe it's because of the length. I don't know. Just something is not right with it. For me, anyway. That's some bullshit about that task. Oh, we all know that's bullshit. I should say, the manga readers know that that's bullshit. Okay, I love Luca's voice. I love Luca's voice. Luca's Seiryu is perfect. Love, love, love. Okay, this is where I knew we were going to get some issues. Because the clothing, yeah, I knew that was going to happen when it comes to detail. When it comes to this particular studio. Because in Hakame no Mikochi, the detailing in the clothing was just so bad. Oh my god, there was a lack of it. But the detailing in this puppet here, even though the puppet is creepy as fuck, like the voice and everything, yeah, there's some details missing up in here. In particular, the eyes they look soulless. It totally looks soulless because in the manga, you see that there's an iris and a pupil, and here you do not. And it's very, very off-putting. And also the ears look really stiff, at least for me. Really, you're not going to even show the mascot? Ugh, dang it. I know I haven't commented on the soundtrack. The soundtrack is okay. It's not like holy shit, but awesome. And it's not bad. It's just okay. But like, I gotta say, I love the reaction of the look on everyone's faces starting at the 10 minute 50-second mark. And this is after Kanata asked them to follow him. And he's just like, everyone's just like, who the fuck are you? Why would we follow you? Like voice actress slash Seiryu that I'm kind of like a little concerned about is Katari's. Like everyone else sounds great. They sound like how I pictured in my head. Katari, I don't know. She doesn't sound like how I kind of pictured her in my head. But maybe it's gonna change when her personality starts to fluctuate a little bit. I actually like this extra content we're getting here in regards to like Kanata and Kanata interacting with the other guys and saying he wants to be captain and all that shit. I really like it. I'm liking this. The writing so far is actually, minus the beginning, the writing's actually pretty good. I'm fine with the writing so far. Seeing this shit fly and go at the speed of light like this, and this is like at the 14 minute 15 through like 17-second mark, is just so cool, and it really brings this manga to life. So at the 15 minute 4-second mark, we jump into the flashback that we see like later on in the chapter or around. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, we see like we're getting like the foreshadowing of the flashback that's going to come later, Well, that comes later in this chapter, but I really like it. I love, or the correct wording I should use is exposition. I'm really, really liking the exposition we're getting so far. So this is why I don't mind like the extra exposition we got. Even though I love when manga to anime adaptations have extra exposition that's either not in the manga or it's in the manga later on, because it's because of stuff like this with the dialogue when Kanata's talking about his sensei. This was really, really nice. The only thing though is I kind of wish we were still getting more over the top animation or art, excuse me, for like when Kanata's like, I'm gonna be an explorer of space. Like I wanted to see that. I wanted to see the vision of it. But oh well. I'm not gonna lie, I love the comedic sound effects that we're getting for Kanata. It's great. Especially like when Kanata is asking Aries, what are you? My grandma? It's just perfect. Mappa and looks so beautiful. Oh my god. It is gorgeous. And this is like, I'm talking about like a little bit, I want to say like the 18-minute, like 39 through 41-second mark especially. It is gorgeous. Okay, we gotta talk about the wormhole here. And this is like the 19-minute 48-second mark. It is looking funky. There's not enough. Even though it does, granted, it looks cool, it just, if you look at the manga, there's just so much more detailing in it. And it's just, again, I'm getting Hakame to Mikochi flashbacks right now. Ooh, okay, I like what you did here, Lurch. Oh my god. Did I say it? Hold on, I probably fucked up the studio name. But I really like what they did here. Like when Luca puts, Lurch. I like when Luca puts his hand into the warp or the wormhole or whatnot, that it's changing from that gray to the red. Ooh, that is so beautiful because it's symbolizing the activation, and I like it. 21-minute 8-second mark. Like all this is cool, but like that 21-minute 8-second mark when we get in that slow mo of the wormhole sucking in Aries, and then like you see on the other side of the frame you see Kanata looking. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful stuff, Lurch. The acid trip that is the inside of this wormhole, and this is like at the 21-minute 26-second, starting at the 21-minute 25-second mark, let's go with that, is just so trippy. This is acid trip shit, and I love it. Now this is an interesting spot for it to go to the flashback, but I'm gonna roll with what Lurch is doing here because this is beautiful. I love the art that we're getting here. This is what I was looking forward to. It's like that high art creativity that Sakuga I was looking forward to from Lurch that we've seen in Hakame to Mikochi. Oh yeah, it looks awesome. Ooh, this part of the flashback is cinematic style. Ooh, yes. Thank you, Lurch. This flashback is so trippy. I love the transitions in between, and I understand why Lurch did the placement for it here. It's because of they're just going into space, and it's all about survival now. So I understand why Lurch did this, but at the same time, it's kind of like, wait a second, we're not supposed to see this until Kanata's saving Aries, but I'm gonna give it a pass. I actually like this placement. This is why the transition worked, and this is why I'm fine with this placement, because look at that transition. As we're going into like the 22-minute, like 45-second mark, and this is when Kanata is going into space. This is why I'm fine with the placement. It just works. This is such a good transition into this scene. I really, really like it. Yeah, we know why you were in charge of the communications device. Charles, we know. Say us manga readers know. Like in retrospect, it's like, oh, that son of a bitch. That son of a bitch, Charles. Now I remember the name of the movie that the beginning of this episode just hit me. It made me think of like the previews you saw for the movie Gravity. That's what the beginning of this episode reminded me of. I just remembered that. Sorry. I like Katiri's voice. Katiri's voice is perfect. I was a little bit concerned that it wasn't the same Katiri I heard in my head, but yeah, that is the same Katiri voice that I heard in my head for Katiri. I pictured her sounding that way. So nice job, Lurch, with casting. So happy they have at least the when things get hopeless, act tough portion of the flashback here at the at about the 26-minute. Starting at the 26-minute 38-second mark, and I gotta say the transitions are for for Kanata are just so amazing. Oh my god, Lurch, this is amazing. Okay, this is where I have problems with Lurch, and I've had problems with him in the past with Hakame and Mikochi in regards to this, and again, it's the detailing. And this is like at the 27-minute mark when we're seeing Kanata hold the cable. Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot more cable than that. At least that's what it looks like to me. And yes, I have for those of you that don't know, I do have the manga in front of me. It looks like there's a lot less cable on there than there is in the manga. Oh my god, like this is right before, a little bit before the 30-minute mark. This is just so beautiful. I'm loving these transitions we're getting with Kanata between the flashbacks, and I really hope that Lurch is going to utilize that, utilize the transitions, especially when we get to backstories and stuff. I'm freaking in love with this. I love the technique we're getting right now. This is beautiful. First off, this soundtrack is getting really good. This is when Kanata is saving Ares. And the other thing I gotta mention here that I'm really liking, and this is where is this? This is like starting around the 30-minute mark. I love that we're getting the static from, because the Ares communicator is broken. So I really like that Lerv gave us that. Or I said Lerv instead of Lurch. I think that's what the studio's name is. God damn it. Lurch. Sorry, Lurch. But, oh god, this is really nice. The sound effects have been great in this episode so far. At least for me. Lurch is doing what a manga to anime adaptation is supposed to do. It's supposed to expand on the ideas that are going on in the manga and give us stuff that we haven't seen before from different angles. And I really love the increased exposition that Lurch is giving us. It's very nice. Yep, this is gonna be censored. I knew this shit was gonna happen. This was skipped. I brought some cards. Check it out. It's a sexy deck. Why are you ruining my boy Luca's lines? Do all the cards have blue pictures on them? Ugh, boys. Come on, people. We're all okay. Pictures on cards won't kill us. Yeah, that was skipped. I don't understand. That is not fair. At the 40-minute 45-second mark, we get to the start of Chapter 2's adaptation of the manga. A lot of Luca's fun dialogue. What the heck? Lurch, why'd you skip it? So, Luca's supposed to be like, hold on, wait. Luca said, yeah, you can't be serious. Why did this have to happen to me? And then hold on, I still don't get what's going on, was skipped. And also, I think the why are you still trying to boss us around? Why does that matter now? Was skipped as well, but let me double check. It took me a while to realize this, but damn, Luca's hair is looking like a hair helmet. It's been looking like a hair helmet this entire time, and that really goddamn sucks, because there's supposed to be way more movement in that hair. Visual explanation, and this is like, for Luca's visual explanations, this is a little bit before the 36-minute mark, is just so perfect. I love it. And to an extent, Luca was actually, in hindsight, Luca was actually kind of right. Even though they were just supposed to be stranded out in space, and left to die, but whatever. Ares points out the flaw in Luca's argument, which is, wait a minute, if it wasn't for Kanata, our helmets wouldn't be on, and we probably would have died. Yeah, because there are people that want you dead. Well, your parents wanted you dead, but for like really horrible reasons. But yeah. Katari's already, like, bragging about her husbando. I love it. Yeah, Kanata was supposed to grab Algar, and then Algar was supposed to, like, think, where is it? Geez, this dude's strong. But, yeah, that wasn't there. I love how different the style of art/animation that the flashback is, and this is like at the 38-minute 51-second mark, and this is when Kanata's telling everyone his story, and oh, I love it. I love what Lurch does with the art and animation at times. It's just so beautiful, and I wish it was more consistent. God damn it. Wait, Lurch, where the fuck is the shelter? You forgot that. There's my husbando, Charles. I love him, and Luca's just my favorite character in this entire series, period. I love Luca, period. God damn it, I love them. And I love Algar, too. I hope we get to the part in the manga where Yun sings. because I know we're all gonna cry when she sings. I know we are. Just please get us. Let's do it. Just don't fuck up the writing, Lurch. But I want to hear Yun sing. There's my Hispano. Love Chars. I love him. I love my Hispano Chars so much. Wait a second. I know the introduction. I don't, because I'm looking throughout chapter 2. I don't see it in here, and I know the introduction like come a little bit later, and I'm fine with the introductions being here, but where the fuck is Aries backstory stuff? Is Lurch just gonna, because like I would say, okay, you could give it to us next week, but the way that her story is done in the manga, it doesn't work that way. I'm kind of like confused why Lurch isn't doing it. But I love the use of the freaking bike horn. It is just so goddamn brilliant. If we're gonna just have the bike horn for every like comedic sound effect, or just about, I'm fine with this. 5-minute 26-second mark. There it is. The Paraspora. Wait, I said Paraspora. What the? Yeah, Paraspora and Astra. Yee! I love how this episode ends. I love it. I love that the final shot, and we're finished. We basically finished chapter 2's adaptation. I love how it ends though with that final shot of the picture of Kanata and his sensei. That was brilliant. Okay, and hold on, I want to double check something here because I've noticed like with first episodes we end up having like the opening song at the end of the episode. So let me make sure I'm right on this, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Yeah, it looks like we're getting it. All right, so 46-minute 26-second mark. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this opening song. See what they did here. Oh, this is brilliant, Lurch. That like for even between each character, we see the different planets we're gonna go to. Oh, this is awesome. Getting the introduction of the characters here too, then the character names. Oh, I love this. This is so great, and this song is so beautiful, and it's so perfect for this series. They have them in their ships. Oh my god, this makes me happy because we have. Yes, I do ship. In a weird way, I ship Luca and Olgar. I totally do. And I'm so happy that in the case of Katari's with her sister and her husband, and I love it. Oh my god, this is so brilliant. I also love how Luca has his/her hand on Yun, and not Yun. Why did I say Yun? On Olgar, because Luca ends up being that support system for Olgar. Oh my god, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Ooh, I want to point out the parents at the 47-minute 1-second mark. Look how depressed they are, and like it's like they're depressed and emotionless. I love the color palette. This is so awesome, Lurch. I love this. This is telling this story so perfectly. The opening is fucking perfect. If I'm wrong and this is the ending, then goddamn I'm gonna be mad because this should be the opening. Like I think it is. This is so beautiful, Lurch. This opening is badass. I love this soundtrack. This is so perfect. Okay, now let me give you my thoughts on the overall episode. Writing wise was mixed for me because there were some parts that were skipped, and I have this feeling that we're gonna see Aries backstory next week. I'm really interested in how Lurch is going to incorporate it. If it's completely skipped, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed. But writing wise, I do like the extra exposition we got, and even though there's some content that's later in the manga, or in later chapters in this chapter, I'm totally fine with it. It works. The pacing of this episode was pretty good. The art, like, the only thing with the writing before I get to the art and animation that I had a problem with is the very beginning of the episode. I think we should have just went straight into it. I don't think we should have had that gravity like thing. That kind of bothered me. But I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to placement of some of the content. Okay, now let me get to the art and animation because this is where I'm going to talk about a little bit more about placement as well. Is I really loved the placement in particular for Kanata's flashbacks throughout the episode. I thought that was brilliant. I loved the different art styles that were used. And also when Kanata was going through the warp, I loved how trippy that shit was. That was so perfect. It was trippy as balls, and I loved it. It was amazing, and I can't wait to see what Lurch does with the animation for like the plants and stuff. And we kind of got a little bit of a taste of it with in the opening, and I'm hoping the plants are going to look like that in the actual anime. The only thing that I'm concerned about, and again, it's kind of the same with the writing as well, is the consistencies. There's a lot of inconsistencies in detailing in particular. That's Lurch's main problem that I've noticed. Um, but oh man, there's some really good shit here. The soundtrack is meh. The soundtrack is okay. There were some times where the soundtrack was like, but like the soundtrack is not, to me it's not flowing right. But damn, I love the comedic sound effects. Those make me happy. The comedic timing is just perfect. Also, I really love all the Seryus. The Seryus for the main cast are just goddamn perfect. They sound exactly how I pictured it in my head. Ooh, English dub, I don't know how you're gonna do it. Funimation, I don't know how you're gonna dub this. I really don't, because something that I've noticed with dubs, the dubs just, I understand the pro sub argument. Let's just go with that. The dubs just don't sound right to me anymore. They don't. I've noted, like, I tried watching the new Biz dub for Sailor Moon, and it just sounded so weird. Especially since the last time I watched Sailor Moon, that was Crystal, and it was with the Japanese dub, and it sounded so perfect and just, oh god, the deep dub is so much better. I can't stand the freaking dub from Viz. I can't. I'm sorry. I love the voice actors to an extent on other projects, but goddamn. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys thought of this episode. Do you guys think? Do you guys kind of see the problems I'm having? And what do you guys think of the extra exposition we got? What do you guys think of the art and animation? And what do you guys think? What are you guys looking forward to? Especially manga readers. I want to know what you guys are looking forward to. For me, I'm if we get to it, I'm looking forward to Luca's confession. Like that Luca Olgar moment is like my favorite part of the manga, so I can't wait for that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing. I want to help keep this channel alive so I could keep bringing you more Astra Lost in Space or Kanata no Astra content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.